All right, I got all the crap out of the truck. I got the generator and the pump for the river. I'm gonna put the IBC tote in the truck and go fill that up, and we're gonna get the bathhouse going either tonight or tomorrow, but we need water right now anyway. So, and Jenny's gonna fiddle fart around here with the pups. They can't go down to the river because the river is tick heaven. So I'm gonna take you with me. Jen's gonna go make sure you can get the mule started. You remember how to get it going when it's somewhat cold? You gotta schmackle it.
Huh?
You gotta schmackle it.
Yeah. Gotta pull the choke out.
Pull the choke, give it a little bit of gas. Hold the choke out. Might be warm enough to where you don't need to do that, but
TT! What?
kind of keep it. Timber knows the drill. Where's the little trouble? I hear him.
Here he comes. Come on, Scout! Come on!
He hasn't learned to love the mule yet.
Oh, he's there on your feet. Go, boy! Come on! Come on!
Oh my goodness, he just jumped up there. He's learning.
There you go. Sit.
He's a smart dog. He just doesn't have a lot of manners yet. So that's good. Let that warm up. Don't forget to turn the e-brake off. We have a couple objectives this week, guys. We got to get the sawmill at least started. Get the platform for it. We got to get the camper, the sawmill way over there. For you new guys, we got the OS27 Frontier. We got to get that level. It's shimmied over the last year and it's not level anymore. So we got to build a new platform.
That's gonna be good, because then they'll help us make wood for everything else for the summer. It's
Yeah.
kind of has to be done before we can do anything else.
Yeah, a lot of my lumber the last couple years for the live edge siding's been fine, but it's been a little, it's not wavy, because wavy is from a dull blade, but it's just not even,
Dippy.
not straight. So yeah, so we gotta get that level before we do any big projects right now. And then we're gonna finish up the hunting blind, Jenny's deer viewing station, and we're gonna clean out the camper. Probably gonna get the camper out of here, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Take the camper back downstate. Try to get that prepped and sold before prime Memorial weekend. So, sound good? All right, let's go get some water, guys. Guys, this is the IBC tote, the 275 gallon. These are typically used at car washes for soap. A lot of times food companies use them for glycerin, sugar, or syrup, or vinegar, maybe, I don't know. So you gotta get food grades of these. They're about double the price. You know, $100 you can get them for cheap if they're not food grade. But when they're food grade, you know, so you could put potable water in them. Yeah, this is the one we've been using. The first time of the year, we just kind of put some bleach in it and flush it out for the first time. But we gotta get down to the river. Let's go. All right, guys. For you guys who've been here a while, you've seen this before. I'm gonna try to keep it brief and short. We used to do this with a 12-volt battery and this little Harbor Freight 12-volt pump. I think it used to pump 300 gallons an hour, so it would take about 45 minutes to fill up this tank. And we only fill this tank about half to 2/3 because of the weight. You know, water's heavy and I want to break my truck, so we fill it about 2/3 at the most, which is still a little more than it should be probably. But anyway, But last year we upgraded to this little bit bigger Harbor Freight pump. I think this thing does 600 gallons a minute, but it needs 110 volt. And it will not run on the little electric generator, power generator that we have. We got to run the full size power, but it's not that big a deal. So let's just set this up. This little Harbor Freight, just like I said, just you'll see. Inlet one goes in the water in the river, and then the other end goes into the tank. So let's do it. Bit of a pain. I'll be happy to have water catchment on the cabin hooked up. So guys, this generator runs better on a load. So generator's running. Inlet, paper filter. There we go. I'll let this flush out a little bit. I always let this flush out. This is a pool filter, 1 micron pool filter. This is what I've used the last couple years. It takes out a lot of bacteria, pesticides, all kinds of crap. It takes a lot of stuff out. So there we go. Alright guys, so filter hose goes in here. I'm gonna bleach this. I didn't bring bleach with me, but I have bleach back at camp. This is just a temporary holding tank. I will bleach it in here, and we'll bleach the main tank for the bathhouse. So we're not drinking this water right now. We got some bottled water until we get you know, the system flushed out for the first time this year. And I'm gonna open this, get a little bit of water out of here. There's these valves here. Screw that on there, now it's to a hose bib. So just kind of flush it out for the first time this year. So if I had $10,000 laying around, I'd probably pump a well or drill a well, but that's about the going rate for them around here is 10 grand. So that's gonna run for about a half an hour. We'll time it actually. So it's all full now. It's 5:45. So I'm gonna say about 20-25 minutes. This pump pumps twice as fast as this other little one we used to use. This one did okay at first. This little 12 volt one, but after a year of using it, it seemed to slow down. Maybe it just needs the impeller replaced, but which I think they gave us an extra impeller. I don't know where it's at, but anyway. All right, so I'm gonna chill out. We'll let this fill up, and see you back at camp. All right guys, back to camp here. Of course it's raining, so I'm gonna try to do this quick. We got the truck above grade, up higher than the bathhouse. and above the tank right there. So we just gravity feed it in there. So let's get the hose hooked up. All right, put the filter back on here. Alright guys, water's been running for a few minutes. There's like couple inches of water in the bottom of this tank. I reattached this 3/8 line. This 3/8 line here I just cut off and put a hose clamp on here. I have this reduced down to a 3/8 barb. And I just open the tank back up. We take that off there in the fall, stick it in the antifreeze, turn on the pump, and the pump sucks antifreeze into the pump and then pushes it through the whole bathhouse. If you've ever winterized, a little drier in here. If you've ever winterized an RV, it's very similar to this. And it's the same thing. It's an RV pump. And then I just have it on a switch here. Let me turn the lights on. The solar has been going all winter, charging up this battery. I didn't unhook it or nothing. And it's fully charged. Both blinking, that means the battery's full from solar. Now let's turn the lights on. There we go. It's got a couple little LED strips here. And then we got a little switch here for the pump. So the pump's on. Yep. There we go. Grabbing water. Alright guys, I got the propane tank in. The propane feeds the water heater. The toilet's full, so the tank's trying, or the pump's trying to turn off, but we need to flush the antifreeze out of the shower. We have all this pink in the lines, and the pink goes up to there, so we need to flush the shower. So let's turn the pump on. Turn the shower on. There we go. Get all that pink crap out of there. Let's see if our batteries lasted through the winter. See if any mice's built a nest in here like they did before. The battery is what does the sparker. So now the batteries push back together. I'm going to turn the pump on. We should get some heat. Turn the water flow up. I'm gonna turn the propane on. I don't know if it's sparking. The batteries might be junk, but this whole thing might be junk. Alright, I'm hoping those batteries are just dead. Probably should, I think those are the original batteries. I'm gonna go back in the camper and see if there's batteries in there. I think that's where I saw them last. There's a little bit of mouse nesting material on top of those batteries. I'm hoping that's from the year before. Should probably take those batteries out of there in the winter so they don't freeze and expand, but I did not do that last year and it was fine. So I did not do it this year either. So let's go get those batteries.
Come on, baby.
All right, guys. Jetty found the D batteries that we bought last year for this. So hopefully those D batteries were the original ones that have been in there for almost 3 years. So hopefully this is the only reason it's not sparking. Hopefully there's not another issue. Uh-oh.
What?
That would cause some issues.
A mouse?
Yeah. There's a giant nest in here.
Huh?
Yeah. Giant nest. I don't know where this is getting stuck on.
Just fill it up with water.
Alright guys, that'll probably cause an issue, huh? Last time I did this, or the first year, they built a nest up in here. This year right here. So hopefully I can figure this out. Hopefully this isn't ruined. I'd be sad. But there's probably chewed wires in here. So let's get this cleaned out. Oh.
Okay. I'm just trying to work my hands. A lot of tanks right now.
So guys, there's a mouse nest gone. Look what he did. These wires are okay. But these wires are chewed right here. So hopefully I can figure out what's wrong here. Like if I can put this back together. Alright guys, so battery's just not making a good connection. I redid these wires. This top was broken. The top was broken here. If I could get a whole new one of these, that'd be great, but for now, this isn't touching anything. I'm gonna try to bend it out and see if that'll fix it. It's always something stupid, guys. Always something stupid. Like, all the wires weren't chewed through. There's one exposed. I'm going to tape that up. But it's just the battery thing wasn't making a good connection. So, but I mean, this had to be opened up, and I had to test things anyway. I tried to bypass. Everything works in like a circuit. So I was thinking maybe a pressure switch was bad, but then you could see this little switch opening and closing when the water was on, so that was fine. But anyway, that should be good. Hopefully that should be good. One more time, make sure it works before I put 5 bolts back in it. Alright guys, it would have been real easy to try to fire that thing up and have it not work and say, hey, you know, it's broke. I got my money's worth out of it. I got 3 years of use out of it here at the off-grid property. And, you know, it would have been easy to just let it go. But didn't take that much work. I mean, a lot of stuff is easier to fix than you'd think. Is it fun to take a mouse nest out of there and touch dirty crap? No, it's not fun. I don't like it any more than anybody else does. But I took 5 screws off, a couple screws to check the battery. There was a couple wires chewed. I put some tape on those, and that wasn't even the issue. Like, if the wire was chewed all the way through, yeah, then you splice them back together, check it out. The only issue here was that the battery connections must have corroded or something off, so I had to fix the battery connections. I had to splice the wire, cut the wires off, clean the terminals. I put a piece of aluminum foil or tin foil in there because the connection broke, and I bent the little connections together. So now there's a good connection. That's super low voltage, 2D batteries, whatever voltage those are. I'm sure they're like 3 volts or less each, and you combine them, so it's probably like 6 volts or something silly. I know I could be like super off, but anyway, long story short, could have been real easy just to say, hey, let's go buy a new one, but it's kind of fun to fix stuff like this and see if you could do it or not. So yeah, here we go. Turn the pump on. I know it's loud and annoying to listen to, but it does what it's supposed to do. And turn the shower nozzle. So there you go. Shower, bathhouse is up and running. Hopefully we don't get any freezing temperatures anymore. Bathhouse needs a good cleaning, so we're done tonight. I'm done with it tonight. We don't need it. We got the outhouse up there. We're not showering tonight, so everything's okay. I'm gonna go fiddle with the camper for a little bit, try to jack a couple, or try to get the trailer out of here. So I'm gonna try to find the little tool to put the jacks up and then fiddle with this just for a little bit. I got just a little bit more water, probably another 20 minutes. That water tank did fill up in less than 30 minutes, and I put a lot in there. I put more than I should have. So let's fiddle with this camper for a little bit. It's getting dark. I don't know, it's probably late. Haven't eaten either. Maybe we'll just call it a night. You know what, guys? It's almost 8:30. I haven't eaten dinner. I'm assuming Jenny's cooking something up there. I'm just gonna leave the truck down here for the rest of the night and head up. I don't want to do. All right, good morning, guys. Jen and I just got done eating breakfast, and we're going to. This is Jenny's one day where she does no work. For money.
Instead, I'm being pushed into slave labor.
So she gets to help me do stuff. So we got to get a couple of things done today that I can't do by myself for the next few days. I can work on the sawmill holes and this and that by myself. I cannot build the portable shed for storage by myself. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. So
it's quite difficult.
Yeah, so we're gonna drag the pipes down to camp and put that together so I can organize my shed and work more effectively. I can't get to half the stuff that I need to right now to do the sawmill stuff. So I'm gonna go pull those out from underneath the cabin while Jenny gets done cleaning up around here and getting dressed, and then we'll drag those down. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
All right, let's go. All right. This little guy's growing on me. This little guy's growing on me.
what? You coming back up? Okay, Scott, you coming too? Come on. Up. Go. Here, up. This is my life, guys. Now I got 2 dogs. Giant poles, you know, just a normal day.
Spoiled dogs.
Timber on his royal chariot.
Back that up a few feet and leave it on a flat surface.
Okay. Watch out, Scout. Beep, beep.
Should have known it wouldn't take too long for him to learn. He's a smart dog, just doesn't have a lot of manners. So he's gonna learn manners soon too. So that's good. He's doing way better. So
That's smart, so he'll learn manners.
yeah, he's a smart dog. Cattle dog and cattle dog are smart.
He's doing good.
know.
Look, he's letting me hold him.
Look at that. See, we're slowly easing him into Jenny's shenanigans and all of our shenanigans. Come on, T. Come on.
Okay, you can get down.
So, all right, guys. You guys, if you haven't seen the video, what was it called? The hardest thing we've done off grid. Go watch that video. It was just a fun little.
It's a hot mess.
Yeah. It was a fun little video. So go watch that. I'll try to card it, I guess, or put it in the description box below, which I don't do very often. But anyway, go check that out. But we're going to get this to the point of being a structure, and then we'll let you see us throw the tarp over it and stuff.
Well, what do you want me to do then?
You need to figure out how these poles go in. Like, and you can't just say they go in, because then you have to take them out and start all over.
Guys, no words. Anywhere. Just pictures, and then you'll reduce things 18 times.
To take things apart that they told you to put together, it's like, what the heck?
Shelter logic, not too impressed. Pay somebody to type out some directions. Let's go. No, guys, come on. I don't know where I'm trying to do this.
Hey, no. I'm just trying to cheer us up.
Cheer Dad up. Mom's fine. What is it? No, go play. Go play. Timber, get out of here and go play. Scout's got ants in his pants. He can't figure out how to chillax. All right. Is it actually up?
Open it up, roll it up, so you can see if the mule fits in here. It's probably too short for the mule. The mule probably can't get through the front door.
Yep, that's what it shows, this little thingamabobbers. Well, I don't know where I store these, but.
Just leave them in the hole. Good luck.
He likes to watch me struggle, guys. That's how much he loves me. willing to let me struggle. Let's see, Timber. Let's just fit in here.
Probably too tall. It's probably too tall. There's no way that thing's gonna fit in here. Coming. It's rubbing a lot.
Have to roll it up more?
Come on.
Well, I don't want to destroy.
You're not going to destroy it. If you're going to destroy it, I wouldn't let you do it.
Might just need to roll it a little tighter.
It's as good as it's going to get. It definitely hits, but you're not going in and out of there every day, you know. Go slow. Go ahead. That goes, it just rubs.
Mom and Dad work hard, dogs play hard, then sit like this. Are you gonna drive us? You gonna drive somewhere, Scout? Glory, glory, hallelujah. That's done. Now somehow the winds that have really never been down here are going to be down here. Yes. Because that's the Jay and Jen way. Are you happy?
I'm very happy. Thank you, honey, for my Christmas present. I'm happy it's done.
Even though you cursed it out a million times?
I cursed it out 1.5 million times. This thing is more difficult than building a cabin. Yay!
So I was just going to ask if you want to do a little posed thing so you can have a thumbnail for this in case you said do just for this short video. Uh-oh, Scott's coming. Stop being a dork. You want to come here? Come here. Can I pick you up? Come here. Come here. Hey, hey, hey. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, good boy. It's okay, look. It's okay. Hey, hey. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You want down? Just want to wrestle.
All right, guys, we're all done. Let's fill it up with crap. What, you want to come up on your own accord?
Good. I think I want you to hold me more than I want Mom to hold me.
Alright guys, one project done.
Thank goodness.
one project done. So long as no windstorms blow a tree over on it or branches on top of it, we'll be happy. One big old stinky tree here, but so that'll be where the mule goes to stay out of the weather and miscellaneous storage. So you want to go finish your hunting blind? You want to go clean up the maple syrup buckets? Might as well do that later, right?
Yeah.
Go finish the blind.
Finish the blind, then go into town and then clean up the buckets. Get these dogs. All right, guys. We checked our P.O box when we were back home for a couple days when Jason had to work, and we had lots of goodies in here. Kevin and Teresa, thank you for the Lowe's gift cards. These are gonna come in good handy here shortly.
Some gardening and tree identification books, which is awesome because now I can just have a easy field guide and know what I'm looking at. So thanks, guys. And
Timber's favorite treats.
Timber and Scout would also like to thank Kevin and Teresa. So, Sacred Roy sent us a Lowe's gift card also.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to Lowe's real quick today and get some stuff that we need. So thank you guys so much.
We appreciate the support and the financial contributions.
Buddy.
So thank you guys.
Thanks guys, we appreciate you. Never expected, always appreciated.
Yes,
so,
very much appreciated.
So we're gonna head to Lowe's. I don't know if we'll take you with us, but Jenny's got something she wants. We need some brackets and a few things to do. The porch, the overhangs. We got some stuff to pick up to help us with the project. So those gift cards and the goodies for the dogs and the books will be greatly appreciated. I love stuff like this around the cabin. So
that way he knows what trees he's looking at.
Yep, and I'll learn some gardening tips too. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. Let's go start another project. Let's go get some stuff. All right.
All righty.